Okay, yeah, okay. So let me explain what's going on. All right. So in this specific, so the New York, the mayor of Newark has been arrested. Okay, has been arrested by ICE agents. All right. Now you might be wondering, oh my God, this motherfucker. Okay, this motherfucker was obviously trespassing. Okay. Well, here's what happened. So two congressmen and one mayor. Okay, one mayor of Newark showed up in order to tour the ICE facility because a bunch of people in Newark has been arrested and put behind bars. Okay. Now, with that being said, you have the right as a Congress member to show up unannounced without making an appointment to an ICE facility and get a tour and have an inspection of the place. You're allowed to do that. Okay. Now, when it comes to the mayor, you're not allowed to do that. You don't have that kind of privilege. So what they did is they invited, I think somebody can correct me, they invited all three of the people in, okay? All three of the people in. They invited in the two Congress members and the one mayor into the facility, okay? They probably didn't know the rules or whatever, so they let all three of them in. Now, with that being said, at some point, one person probably double-checked the rules and then saw the mayor, and the person said, Mayor, you're not allowed to be here. We need you to go back out into the public area. I think we made a mistake or something, okay? So the mayor then begins walking back towards the public area, all right, where the rest of the public people are, okay, citizens, right? Now, on the way back, while he is trying to walk back, the ICE agents received a mysterious phone call, okay? Who knows where this phone call came from? And after they got the phone call, one of them can audibly be heard saying, okay, fine, we'll arrest the mayor. So then what they do is they then arrested the mayor after they told the mayor to go back into the public area. All right. Now this mayor is being charged with trespassing, okay? With trespassing. After being charged with trespassing, it has also been told that the Congress members have tried to break down the prison gates, okay, even though they've been let in for a 90-minute tour, okay? So they've done a full 90-minute tour, 1 hour and a half tour by the prison authorities, and they have been accused of breaking down the prison gates by the Trump administration. You can't make this up. And the Newark mayor has been arrested, charged, and then let back out. Okay? So he is not staying in jail. All right? He has been released. But he's still being charged. All right? For trespassing. For the record, what trespassing means is that you probably climbed over the fence, or you clipped some wires, and then you crawled your way in, or you broke down the gates. Okay? Now, this is probably the reason why they have to say that the Congress members broke down the gates, okay? Is because this is not trespassing, all right? This is not trespassing. It's not. Again, trespassing is when you're forcibly trying to make your way into the perimeter, okay? Unannounced, unattended, okay? Unauthorized entry equals trespassing. Yeah, but once somebody from the inside grants you permission to be in that space, it's no longer legally trespassing. It's like it's supposed to be debatable, okay? However, again, I'll say, all right, it requires some kind of unannounced, unauthorized, whatever, okay? This is why they're arguing from the standpoint that the two Congress members tried to break in forcibly, okay? That's the entire point. Anyway, let's just take a look, okay?
It's another crash out, if you can believe it. Here we go.
Wow, crash out. Nice. This is semantics. Dude, that's all of law. That's all legal shit. All legal shit is semantics bullshit. Also, by the way, semantics there's nothing wrong with semantics bullshit. Semantics only sucks when you're arguing for something completely stupid. All right? Like, I don't know, charging a mayor with trespassing even though you've let them in the first place.
I love how they want to say show your face. Why? so we can systematically find out where you live and harass your family?
But that's for accountability, dude. What the fuck? What are you talking about? It's for accountability.
Like, what?
Okay, hold on. If you're a public servant, okay? If you're a public servant, you should put your job on the line, okay? You should put your job on the line. It is what it is, okay? There's only one reason why you cover your face, is okay? It's either you're a protester who's trying to avoid being, arrested or identified, okay? Or you're a cop who doesn't want to be held to, the standards of the job. All right, it is what it is.
What a ridiculous, like, how would that matter for any reason? Pretty much, yeah, exactly.
Is ICE considered public servants? Yeah, because they're supposed to be law enforcement.
How is it that every single day there's a new group of old, pathetic, stupid, like weird, like cringe, old white people that get together and cause one of these problems and they start singing together like they're back at Woodstock? How does this happen every day? I think we need to open up more retirement homes. It's too many.
I thought of them as more secret policey kind of thing. Well. Again, okay. The entire like, someone is a public servant, whether or not the description of your job is right. Like, yeah.
Jesus.
Stay there. Come on. There's the same one.
It did sound like Asmongold, yeah.
Are terrorizing our communities. That's what you should know.
Mundane, thank you so much for the 1 gifted membership. I appreciate it.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much for the 1 gifted membership, Mundane. Thank you so much. Hey, O'Flux is the lucky winner. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate that, buddy. Just got here. What's going on? Basically, ICE officers have arrested the mayor of Newark for trespassing, except the Trump administration is the one that made the phone call for the ICE officers to arrest the person, and they let in the person first, which is why it makes no sense to arrest them for trespassing, because that implies that they climbed over the fence or something. And then we have a bunch of people from the outside who's been protesting the ICE officers. So that's what's going on, okay? Allegedly.
Oh, God. Oh, what are these people doing, bro? So weird, dude. I know. Where are these people coming from? Look at the white shirt. Refugees welcome, for sure.
Try to close it. They're terrorizing our communities. That's what you should know. Don't let them out.
Sir.
What side? Close it. You need to close it.
It's always a stupid chant. There we go. Okay, well, someone's subreddit isn't moderated today. Jeez. Probably about 10 or 20 subreddits.
Sir, I need you to back up, sir. I need you to back up.
Hands off me. Where you from, sir?
Put your hands on me. Don't swing on. Watch your hands.
No, he fucking touched me. Put your hands on me.
Hands off. De-escalate.
Which side are you on, my people? Which side?
Do I even need to say it? It's crazy.
Wait, so one group is protesting, who are the others? I think the others are like either counter-protesters or they are ICE agents, I think. I don't fucking know, dude.
They're so annoying. I know. Yeah, not yours.
Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down.
The chant is annoying. I'm not going to disagree with you there, right? Like, yeah. But like, for the record, I mean, these are protesters. What else are you expecting them to do? Like, just hold up signs and be quiet? I mean, I feel like as a protester, like, you kind of have to make as much attention as possible, right? Like, the entire point is trying to be annoying.
See, the thing is, the reason why...
Like, I'll always respect somebody for, dude, whenever somebody says that, you know, these people are cringe, like, obviously, maybe, but you're not the one that's out there protesting, right? Like, if, like, dude, you're not the one that's out there protesting. You're not the one that's holding up signs, right? Like, I'll always respect people who's, like, trying to practice the fucking First Amendment. It seems as though, like, whenever somebody is practicing the First Amendment, Republicans are very against people practicing the First Amendment. It's insane.
these people do this. Have you guys noticed that the Just Stop Oil protests stopped happening after those two girls got put in jail for 10 years? Did you guys notice that? Yeah, that pretty much made it stop, huh? It's crazy how that happens.
Wait, so the protesters are annoying, and so therefore we need to put them in prison for 10 years? All right, okay, that's a weird leap, but okay.
They didn't stop? Oh, there was a lot less of them. I haven't seen a single one of them. The way that you deal with these people is that you just simply randomly pick
What is he suggesting? Arresting protesters? Yeah, they're not even doing anything wrong. What the fuck?
5 of them. And then you give them a
Wow.
bunch of charges. You put them in jail. And then the rest will leave. They'll
Okay.
stop doing it.
Wait, what the fuck? So you're saying to frame them? Because they're annoying? Is he actually arguing to frame them? Is that what I'm hearing? Dude. Well, there you have it, guys.
That's the easiest solution. It is so easy to do. Set an example? Yeah. All you have to do is...
Dude, why okay, why is Asmongold saying for other people to be like trying to make an argument for other people to be civil and shit when this is like the kind of shit that he's engaging in? Like, what the fuck? Like, really? You're really arguing for Asmongold to be like you're really saying Asmongold has common sense under control when he's literally arguing for framing protesters and getting them arrested for being annoying? Is that okay, dude?
Set an example. It's so easy to do. Isn't it illegal to
Okay,
block an exit
dude.
like that? It is. It's illegal to block an exit that way.
Okay, show me the proof.
And so the
Well, why is it illegal? Why is it illegal? What statute? What law? How do you know? You don't know.
way that you do it, you sound like a Nazi. No, no.
No, I don't sound like a Nazi.
So you think that applying the law to people that are breaking the law is being a Nazi?
Yeah, but which law, bitch? Also, you said. Also, you literally said to make up reasons for them to be charged with. What are you saying? You literally you little worm, you. Did you or did you not make the argument? Hold on. Did you or did you not make the argument of arresting random protesters arbitrarily and then charging them with bullshit allegations Because they're annoying. Did you or did you not say that? Did you or did you not say that?
I don't think that's being a Nazi. I think that's reasonable.
No, that's dude. Oh my god, dude.
I think that's what's fair.
Asmongold, you clean the room, take a shower. Don't forget to wipe your ass. What are you even saying at this point? Jesus.
Yeah, it isn't being a Nazi. What are you talking about? Nat, thanks for the 10 gifted subs.
Just looked it up. Oh, 10 gifted subs. Just look it up. It's illegal to block an exit. I mean, here, I mean, are they even blocking? Like, what's another what's another camera angle, right? Like, it could be from the outside. Which camera? Which angle? And also, what exit? What do you mean by exit?
I appreciate it.
Like you realize, like, that doesn't even matter here either, right? Because it doesn't really matter, because Asmongold literally argued for arresting random ass protesters and then placing false charges on them.
Okay.
They holding hands and blocking the cars. Okay, I mean, even if that's true, even if it's illegal to block the exit, Asmongold is literally advocating for arresting them for arbitrary reasons, right?
Yep.
Don't move!
Jesus Christ.
Push that gentleman out to the side. Put your hands on
fucking ashamed of yourself! Which side are you on, my people? Which side are you on?
Jesus Christ, guys. You know what I think that we should do?
Yeah, what should you
We
do?
should give these people what they want.
Okay. Like
We
what?
should take, because a lot of these illegal immigrants are in generally good people, and they're probably better Americans than half of these protesters. So why don't we sign up and we have an equivalent exchange program where all of these Karens can sign up to be deported back to Venezuela in place of one of these illegal aliens? It's like a swap out,
It's not that bad of a take. Okay.
right?
It's not that bad.
I think this is a really good idea, because that way we can.
But for the record, okay, that still sounds pretty fucking illegal, but whatever.
We basically solve two problems at the same time. We have somebody here who loves the country so much that they came here fucking illegally, and we get rid of somebody who.
By the way, I just want to say, like, why? Okay, there's no point in having principles. Like, there's literally no point in having principles if you can't apply it to even people you dislike. Okay, if you apply principles to people, if you don't apply principles to people that you dislike, like free speech, right? How, dude? I'm sorry, you don't have any principles. Okay, that's it. Is that really that complicated of a take, right? Because here's the thing, all right? If you believe in the rule of law, right? Like, if you believe in the rule of law, why should you believe in what Asmongold is talking about right now, right? Right? Or if you believe in the First Amendment, or you believe in free speech, if he actually believed in any of these things, you know what he should have said? He should have said, okay, they're very annoying. They're obviously very annoying people, and I don't think they should be blocking the exit. But if they are allowed to protest there, then I think that they should be protesting there, right? I think that they should arrest anybody who is blocking the gate. However, you know, obviously I support the right to protest there. That should be what he's saying. It doesn't matter if they're annoying, right? Like, how annoying they are should not matter. It really shouldn't matter. Unless he's like joking about the whole thing, okay? Which, by the way, I can't tell whether or not he's joking, which is another problem in of itself, right? If I can't tell whether or not he's joking, that's another issue, right? It is what it is. But yeah. All right. The chant sounds uncanny, and I don't know, have to repetitive. They should have just stood there blocking them doing the MLK style of disobedience and singing like theater kids. I don't, look, okay? They're cringe, okay? Like, what do you want me to say? Obviously, they're cringe. But, like, Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like people always try to look for examples of protesters being cringe to justify inhumane and cruel acts, right? Like, that's it. Like, oh, because these people are cringe, they should be raped in prison, right? Oh, these people are cringe. Oh, so therefore they should be deported, right? So, you know, like, it doesn't really matter whether or not they're cringe. Which is why I tried to move away from that dialogue. Which is why I tried to move away from whether or not they're cringe. Because to me, it doesn't really fucking matter, right? People who try to make the argument, oh, just because they're cringe, oh, and now you should be deporting them and making up charges about them. Bitch, what the fuck? We've lost track of the fucking plot, right? Jesus, what's wrong with you people? Wow, was not suggesting. I'm not saying you specifically. Did I say Matthew? You're the one that suggested. No, of course not. I didn't say that, right?
Who's fucking annoying? Good idea, hard to implement? It seems really easy to me. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a great idea. Yeah, you have to be smart to be here illegally for that many years and not get caught. Yeah. Yeah, to win hide and seek against the ICE for like 10 or 15 years, that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll call it the Karen exchange program. Exactly.
It's completely irrelevant if they're cringe, they're still exercising their First Amendment rights. Dude, okay, listen, I'll defend the right of any Nazi, okay, who wants to go out there and advocate for America to be as white as possible, okay? I'll do it, okay? I'll do it. I will fight for the right of any Nazi who will go out and advocate for the whitest possible America. But that does not mean, okay, all right, I'm gonna want Nazis to be arrested and have arbitrary charges put on them so that they can be deported to El Salvador. Right? This is why Asmongold sucks, okay?
Yep, there it is. No, I think what they need to do is they need to take...
Like, Nazis are literally holding tiki torches made from Hawaii. They're just as cringe as these people.
People that are doing this and like just get like a few of them and then charge them with like a bunch of you know, things like obstructing justice, you know, like blocking an exit, etc., and just like stack all the charges on them as much as possible. And then as soon as that happens, obviously like all of the rest of them will roach out and they'll stop doing it. It's just like the just stop oil stuff, right? Like the last time that I heard about them, and like I'm sure...
Whoa. They got me. They got me. They got me.
Idea hard to implement? It seems really easy to me. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a great idea. Yeah, you have to be smart to be here illegally for that many years and not get caught. Yeah. Yeah, to win hide and seek against the ICE for like 10 or 15 years, that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll call it the Karen exchange program. Exactly. Yep, there it is. No, I think what they need to do is they need to take people that are doing this and like just get like a few of them and then charge them with like a bunch of, you know, things like obstructing justice, you know, like blocking an exit, etc., and just like stack all the charges on them as much as possible. And then as soon as that happens, obviously like all of the rest of them will roach out and they'll stop doing it. It's just like the just stop oil stuff, right? Like the last time that I heard about them, and like I'm sure they've done a couple of things since then. I mean, I'm sure it didn't stop completely, but it reduced it by like 95% the moment that they found out that two of these random rich girls got sent to jail for 10 years and had their life totally fucking ruined. And that's how you make it stop. Direct, brutal, personal accountability. That's it. And
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? Dude, okay, so again, all right, I wasn't fucking imagining it. He is actually advocating for framing people, all right, in the prison system. Right?
And nothing else works, by the way. Nothing else will work, only that. And Kill Tony, you got a shout out? Oh, I haven't seen it yet. And yeah, let's see here. You don't only have to be smart because Democrats are allowing them to stay illegally. Well, even then, I mean, fuck, man. Doom comes out tonight. Are we finished with Expedition 33? Yeah, we're going to play a little bit more of that today, absolutely. And do you think these people and their unethical comportment will ever stop based on your knowledge and experience with these protests? Yeah, I think it will. As soon as, so this is really what's going to happen. So a lot of these people are slaves to public opinion, and they are slaves to their own emotions. So what you have to do...
Wait, and you aren't? You're compromising your own principles because you find them annoying. Hello? You've lost the plot, my dudester. You've completely lost the plot. So you're not a slave to emotions? You've betrayed your own fucking principles. I really don't think you actually believe in framing people. I don't think you actually believe in any of this shit. I think you're just a slave to emotion, dude.
Is that all you have to do is create a world where it's not socially acceptable to behave this way, and they will stop behaving this way. Because these people don't actually care about any of the causes that they're protesting, and they don't actually care about any of the values that they pretend to have. The only thing that they really care about is making themselves look like a good person. So if you can basically distort that perception of them being a good person, says the guy with the mic, yeah, I'm an expert. That's how I know. And so anyway, so if you can distort that perception and then make them look like they're wrong,
Giga Chad, hello?
well, then they'll stop doing it. That's the reason why. And how do you know what they think? Because it's obvious. Yeah, it's obvious.
You know, I actually wish the world was as simple as Asmongold says it is, because so many issues would be so easy to solve, right? Like if everything was as simple as he said it was. Oh my god.
Yes.
Cringe.
And by the way, I'm sure that some of them this wouldn't work with. But for like 90...
How did you pass the beginning of the game while I did not? You cheating thing? What the fuck does that mean? Don't you have like a new season to watch or something? I'm kidding. Foodshops, you're so stylish. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. What the fuck? That's such a great compliment.
80%, it's human nature. Yeah. Like every time that I say something like this and then it happens, people are like, how did you know? Because it's obvious. Yeah, it's fucking obvious.
You know what else is obvious? Your mom is dead. Okay, I'm kidding. Okay, sorry. Stop. Okay, cringe.
So come on, because they're
that didn't even land.
Started. Yeah, you. The thing is that a lot of people make the mistake by thinking they think as if they were another person, but they cannot think as the other person. These other people don't have the same thought processes that you do.
I found your channel. Why? There's no reason why. I think God has led you to me, and I think that you should really accept this decision, okay? You don't just find this channel. You don't just find this channel, all right? The channel finds you, okay? So enjoy your stay.
They don't make decisions with the same criteria that you do. So you have to understand what that thought process is and then be able to take advantage of it.
Mm-hmm.
You unironically want to use Russian jail tactic?
Mm-hmm. You know, before you know it, Asmongold is going to be advocating for poisoning politicians, okay? Uh-oh. Dude, okay, how extreme? How extreme do you have to be, okay? How extreme do you have to be for your own chat to push back like this? Like Asmongold's chat is full of neo-Nazis, by the way. Just FYI, all right? Right now, Asmongold's chat is full of neo-Nazis. Ban him, Asmongold. Yeah, that person's a hater, okay? He's questioning you. That person's a hater. You can't have these fucking cockroaches in the chat, dude. You can't have these sniveling, crybaby, zero-viewer roaches in the chat questioning you. You have their viewership. Ban them.
Well, I don't know what the Russian jail tactic is, to be honest with you, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if what is that? Like, what is a Russian jail tactic? Yeah, where they put them in jail? I mean, I feel like what is... So is that what happens? Every time somebody goes to jail for a crime, is that a Russian jail tactic? I just don't know what that means.
No, what that chatter means is that you basically advocate for throwing people into jail because you find them annoying. Just like how Putin finds people annoying. That's what they mean. Yeah, okay.
It's imprisoning random protesters for like 30 days. Then no, I do not want to use a Russian jail tactic.
That's literally what you advocated for.
I think it should be way more than 30 days. In some cases, I
Okay.
think that if you're being violent and you're obstructing the ability for these people to do their job, it should be maybe years.
Okay, so he's worse than Putin. Got it. I got you. Wait, what the... Wait, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. Hold the phone. So these people are being annoying, okay? They have cringe singing. So you want to lock them up for a year? And don't tell me he's just making a joke, okay? That excuse has long sailed, okay? At this point. When I told people back then that he was being serious about it, people were going like, "But Foodshops, he's just making jokes." Yeah, well, no. Here we are now. All right, he's not making jokes. These are things he believes in, okay?
And all you have to do is do it a couple of times.
Oh,
and
wow,
then it
nice,
immediately
nice.
stops for everybody. So these people can still be martyrs. Yeah, harsh punishment, right? Yeah, of course. Of course. And that's why it would work. Yeah, if it wasn't harsh, it wouldn't work. And so anyway, 10 years sounds reasonable, to be honest. Yeah. Maybe 7 if they're good. You know, if they're really nice and they don't do anything wrong, maybe 7 would be reasonable.
Wait, hold on. So Destiny is too edgy when Destiny is not good optically when he is making fun of your dead mom, but you get to you get to talk about advocating for jailing people for 10 fucking years for being a protester? I'm sorry, but even if you were blocking the gate and that is considered illegal or not or whatever, I'm sorry, I just find in no world is that reasonable. In absolutely no world is that a reasonable punishment, okay, for something like that, like in my opinion, okay? Like in my humble opinion, okay, in no world is that actually reasonable.
Politicians would be thrown in jail too? Really? Well, I was already convinced by this. You don't have to sell it to me anymore.
Dude, this guy is not a happy person. Holy shit, his life is not going well, okay? I can sense it. I can literally sniff it. This guy is a miserable fucking person, okay? Asmongold is a hateful motherfucker. He's a miserable person, all right? Yeah.
Yeah, I was, yeah. Bro, I was already sold from the beginning. Like, you don't need to even add that on the top.
Nice.